I'm Missy, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. If you like beauty content such as this, unboxings, makeup tutorials, reviews, all that good stuff, take a minute, like and subscribe down below. It really helps me out and I would appreciate it. I'm trying my best to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. As of filming this, I'm at 406, I believe it is, and so it's really quickly approaching the end of the year, so I'm running out of time. But if you haven't and you would like to join us here on the channel, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you're interested in this look, I did film a short with it. I did use the ColourPop Grinch palette on the eyes, and I have one of the glosses on the lips. I did do a lip swatch video as well with all three of the glosses, and I am wearing the one of the highlighters on my face and one in my brow bone and in my inner corner. So yeah, if you're interested like this look and want to see how I achieved it, stay tuned for that if it isn't already up. But today's video, we're going to do an unboxing. You guys know I tend to do advent calendars, a couple of them every year. And this year I've already unboxed a Catrice advent calendar, but today I want to unbox the MCoBeauty 12 mini icons advent calendar. So I have not tried anything from this brand. I believe it's an Australian brand, and they're kind of known for duping other brands. There's a lot of back and forth between whether this brand oversteps or not, because of how they tend to copy the packaging as well. So here's my stance on it. I do feel like it is nice to have dupes, because not everybody has the money to buy the expensive brands, myself included. So I don't have a problem with dupes. I think it's nice. Do I feel like you should copy everything about it? No. I do feel like you need to kind of differentiate yourself a little bit more than that. So that's my stance on it. But anyway, let's get started on unboxing this little mini this little mini icons advent calendar. I'm excited to do this. I tend to buy advent calendars or mystery boxes of brands because I'm able to get usually a bunch of different things to try from the brand when I've never tried them before. So let's see how to open this one. Okay, so it's a little magnetic enclosure here. I will say this is nice and sturdy feeling. So this is a 12-day. The Catrice one was a 24-day. So we're going to start with number 1 right here. Okay, comes wrapped in tissue paper. Okay, so the first item is a mascara. This is the Extend Lash in black. So that's what it looks like. Nice little mini mascara. Okay, it's got a decent wand. It's the type I like, where it's like a little fat, but then it like tapers into a skinnier wand. I don't like the like figure 8 or hourglass type shape. So that's number 1. Alright, let's go for number 2. Here is number 2. Ooh, feels really tiny. Little mini heart-shaped powder puff. Cute. I love this size for under the eyes, and I like the little heart shape. I think it's cute. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so number 3 is a bigger box. Looks like this. And number 3 is a hair and brow magic wand. Okay. So I'm guessing a brow serum that you can also use on your hair, or like a taming gel. Okay, nice. Let's move on to number 4. It's this little square box here. Okay, This is a Miracle Flawless Pressed Powder. It's a little reflective. This is essentially a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury powder, but I like this little like mini powder. It's cute. I love using stuff like this in my travel bags, and then I put it in like my mini vanity I keep in my living room if I want to use it on a daily basis as well. Okay, so that was number 4. Let's move on to number 5. And here is number 5. And number 5 is a cheek and lip tint in the shade Dusk. I think these are a dupe for the Glossier blushes. It's cute. Alright, let's move on. We're going to move on to number 6. This is the size of the box. Okay, so we have a Super Glow Golden Drops. This is a dupe for Drunk Elephant. Okay, I don't know if I'll get much use out of this, but I'll definitely give it a try. Okay. Alright, let's move on to number 7. And this is what the box looks like. Alright, so number 7 is a makeup sponge. It's not a teeny tiny one, but it's not a huge one either. It is very soft and squishy feeling. I'm not a huge fan of getting sponges in the advent calendars. I just feel like it's a kind of a waste, especially since I can buy sponges relatively cheap with Shop Miss A and Dollar Tree. So not a fan of that, but I mean, I always tell you guys that. Alright, so let's move on. We're going to go to number 8. And here's number 8. This is a decent sized box. But you gotta watch. Sometimes just because they're a decent sized box doesn't mean it's got anything big in it, which I mean, this is a mini advent calendar anyways, so I'm not expecting anything full size. Okay, so this is a Miracle Flawless Setting Spray. So this is another Charlotte Tilbury dupe. Okay, excited to try that out. That's a decent size for a mini. Okay. I'm going to move on to number 9 now. And it's another size box like this. Okay, so we have a peptide lip treatment in buttercream. I think this is a dupe for Road Beauty, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But that's what it looks like. But again, I mean, yeah, this is an advent calendar for minis, but that was a big box with just this little thing in it. Okay, let's move on to number 10. That's the size of the box. And it looks to be a little bit bigger. Okay, so we have a gripping primer. This is a Milk Makeup dupe. I've never used Milk Makeup, but I do love good gripping primers. I own pretty much all of the e.l.f. ones, and I've owned the Essence ones. I do really like these, so I'm excited to get that. That's a decent size product. Okay, and now we're on number 11. And we have a lip liner. This is the Perfect Pout lip liner in Cheeky Chat. I think this might be another, yeah, this looks like to be another Charlotte Tilbury dupe. That's what it looks like. Okay, nice. And now we are down to the last one, number 12, and it is this little box right here. Okay, we have another Drunk Elephant dupe. This is the Super Glow Bronzing Drops. I'm not a big fan of bronzing drops. It's just something I really don't care to use in my routine, but if you like a good trunk elephant dupe, there you go, in a little mini size. Alright, so let's go back over everything that came in the MCoBeauty Mini Icon Advent Calendar. We have the Super Glow Bronzing Drops. We have the Perfect Pout Lip Liner in Cheeky Chat. We have the Grip Primer. We have the Peptide Lip Treatment. We have the Miracle Flawless Setting Spray. We have the Cheek and Lip Tint in Dusk. We have the Super Glow Golden Drops. We have a medium size beauty blender. We have a little tiny Miracle Flawless pressed powder. We have a hair and brow magic wand. We have a little heart-shaped powder puff, great for under the eyes. And we have a Extend Lash mascara. Alright, so my thoughts on this advent calendar. I'll pop up on the screen how much I paid for it. Do I think it's worth money? Yes, I do. Especially if you love minis, which I really love minis to give me a feel for the brand so that I don't have to have a full-size product in my collection. If I turn out not liking it, then I have to pass it on to someone and, you know, let them know that it's been used at least once, you know. But I love minis for trying out a brand, especially for the very first time. And like I said, these are great for travel. Like, they're the perfect sizes for this. I don't think there's anything, yeah, like the biggest things are 0.5 full ounces and 1 full ounce, so they meet the TSA requirements. So that's nice. The only thing that I'll probably say I'm not a huge fan of, and I say this with all advent calendars, I don't like getting beauty sponges. I just think I'd rather have another product in there. I feel like these, and with like tweezers, things like that, are always just like something they throw in just as a filler. So I'm not a big fan of that. And the only other thing I'll probably say is going to be a waste for me are the bronzing drops, just because I don't really use stuff like that. Maybe the illuminating drops too, but I do tend to use a liquid highlighter. I just don't tend to reach for liquid bronzers, you know. But I am pretty happy with everything I got, and I can't wait to try all this stuff out. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope you like unboxings like this. I know advent calendars can be kind of hit and miss a lot of times, especially as we've gone on. I feel like brands started putting like crap products in it, but I don't think these are crap products. I think these are a nice variety of different things in there. I think I can almost do a full face with this stuff. Pretty close to it, so I do appreciate that. But yeah, I hope you like this video. Stay tuned. I will have another advent calendar coming, maybe 2, but as of right now just 1, aside from the Catrice. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I really enjoyed unboxing this with you. Please take a moment, like and subscribe down below. It really helps me out, and I would appreciate it. Until next time, guys. Bye.